Howdy guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at setting your circle spacing within LGP design, and this will be for TruCUT RDWorks. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos and also daily updates. Otherwise, back in the program here, just so you guys remember, at least for those that are new, this is a mini series on LGP design, and I will leave relevant links in the description so you guys can actually follow along. Now, when it comes to circle spacing, this is very similar in many ways to when we did the line spacing. In some previous videos, it's just the values in that look a bit different, or should I rather say the names in that of the settings. So now if I go on my draw bar, open LGP design, and then I'm just going to make a quick sample here. I'm going to put on an ellipse, put it at 40 size, and then make sure my type here is on the circle, which you guys can see it is. Now under the settings for the circle, we've got here circle, then we've got R, and then we also have the point distance. So we'll be looking at these and then see what we have under here. So now if you guys can remember, previously we had row and column, so now we've got R, and this will be pretty much the spacing between all these lines. So if I had to increase this, let's make this 5, say apply, and now you can see we've got quite a space between every next line. So that is what the first setting will do under R. Then obviously we've got a gradient as well, so I'm going to set this back to 1 quick so we can just see the gradient in play. Now let's set this, let's maybe make it 0.1 for now, click apply, and now it's maybe a bit lower, but as you can see it slowly starts increasing the spacing between them, so it works more in a gradient form. Now there is a general rule normally that if, or should I say the cutouts and that close to the light source can be more spaced, and the further away they get, the closer you want them to each other. So you can always do this with size as well. So you have a lot of ones here, and then you have less as you get closer to the light source. You obviously have to play with this to get a good setting, but as a general idea. So let me set these ones back to 0. So we're going to look at the next setting. Okay, first one needs to be 1 actually. Now under the settings, the next one we have here is point distance. So over here now we can set the distance or the spacing between these lines. So if I had to increase this, let's make this maybe 5, see what that looks like, click apply. Now you can see we've got quite an odd looking thing here, so I'm just going to increase this as well so it's not so many lines. So now you can nicely see here we've got between all of these things quite a large space. Now you can obviously play around with that like always, but let's just go and set the spacing to 1 again, and we look at a bit of a gradient. So once again I'm going to do maybe 0.2 so we can see the effect a bit better. Let me also set this one back to 1, so click apply, and now as it goes in a circle you can slowly see it starts creating a spacing. It goes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until eventually you have this quite a big space going around. So like with the lines, you can do the gradient spacing and you can do just the default spacing, so all of them will be spaced together or have a gradient. Otherwise that is it on the R and the point distance. So the one will set the spacing between these lines, and the other one will set the spacing between the points running along the line, and then obviously you can do gradients for both like I mentioned. Well, that is it on the spacing. So if we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and also you can isolate your search here on the top right. If you do not, however, find the videos you're looking for, just simply go here, request a training video, fill in the me form, and then we'll do our best to make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.